Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope you're doing awesome possum. Alright, so in today's video, I'm gonna be covering 20 of the most interesting things that were shown off in the Kingdom Two Crowns Norse Lands developer livestream that occurred a couple of days ago. If you want to watch this live stream in full for yourself, you can find a link to it down in the description below. Alright, fact number 1. This is a big one. So Norse Lands is going to be premium DLC, meaning that this DLC will need to be purchased, unlike the previous DLC, which was all free to the base game. Alright, fact number 2. So this is a pretty obvious one, but Norse Lands is based on Norse mythology, aka the Vikings. So as with the other campaigns, everything will have a new art style, from the forest itself to the rulers, the kingdom subjects, the buildings, the coins, the forest animals, etc., etc. Alright, fact number 3. Only one of the co-op players needs to own Norse Lands. This means if you want to play with a buddy and you own Norse Lands, but they don't, you guys can still play together. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright, fact number 4. There is so much new content packed into this DLC that there will actually be 6 islands now instead of the normal 5. Alright, fact number 5. As with the base game, you can start with a customized appearance for your ruler. There will be 3 different base styles to choose from. And unlike in Deadlands, where each unique ruler has a specific power, in Norse Lands, your ruler acquires new abilities over time, but you can only have one ability active at a time, however. Alright, number 6. There will be 4 brand new ruler abilities, all of which are based off of Norse gods. Number 7. All of the peasants that you recruit will start out with a spear. So this is pretty cool. This means that all of your peasants, farmers, builders, etc. can now defend themselves. This is going to completely change the way that Norse Lands is played. Definitely looking forward to that. Number 8. There is now a new greed enemy type that will make the game a little bit more difficult and interesting to account for the fact that most of your subjects can now defend themselves. Number 9. There are now more levels of upgrades for your kingdom. For example, there are now more layers of wooden upgrades for your walls. Number 10. You can now have your citizens form a shield wall if they have a shield equipped, which will strengthen your frontline wall. Number 11. This is a big one. There is no specific release date yet, but hopefully the DLC will be released sometime around this year in autumn. Number 12. There will now be new horses that you can unlock, which have unique stats, but no specifics have really been detailed around which steeds there will be available. Number 13. The kinds of animals and variations of animals that you will see will change based on the season. So for example, different colors of squirrels, rabbits, moose, etc. will be seen during winter, summer, autumn, and all that jazz. Pretty cool. Number 14. So this is actually my most favorite little tidbit of info that they talked about during the live stream. It's been confirmed that most of these citizens, in terms of their art style, are androgynous, meaning that it's not really clear if they're male or female, and indeed, that's always been the goal since the beginning of the game. So suck it, nerds, get triggered. So many people were like, "Evil good guy, why do you keep calling the archers women?" So suck it. Get triggered. They're women. Deal with it. Alright, number 15. This is a really cool one. So when a beggar camp is destroyed by removing the tree next to it, you can now construct a beggar house where the camp used to be. So this house will now generate beggars, but will be slower at generating them than a regular beggar camp. And this beggar house will actually be added to all of the previous campaigns of the base game. Really cool. Really going to change the way the game's played. Alrighty, number 16. There is a large cat in the game, but they didn't really discuss any details about this large cat, but it seems to be a companion for the player, somewhat similar to the dog. Number 17. Most units, such as the archer, can pick up shields and still use their bows and other weapons. So it pretty much seems like almost all of your units are capable of defending your kingdom now, which is really cool, although they still have specific units for offense. Number 18. The pikeman is replaced by the Berserker unit, which is acquired by upgrading a builder rather than a standard peasant. And Berserkers seem to wield dual axes, and I'm not totally sure, but it seems like the Berserker can still chop down trees and do most builder actions, but also is obviously a really good defensive unit now. Number 19. There will of course be an all-new soundtrack. Definitely looking forward to that. Alright, the last one, number 20. The core content of the DLC is done at this point, and it sounds like they're just working on polishing things and fixing bugs. Alright, so that pretty much wraps up all of the major points and things that I found the most interesting from that live stream. If you guys enjoyed this little video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more content for Kingdom. I will definitely be checking out this DLC once it releases, definitely hyped for it, gonna be a lot of fun. Anyway guys, with that, I will see you fine folks in the next one.